All right, do you feel like you're ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hi, friends. It's Owen here at Jet Travel and Tours. Welcome to today's Travel Talk. I'm here today with our friend Nancy from Globus. Today, we'll be talking about Globus's Best of Switzerland tour, which we are excited to do as a hosted group tour in 2024. September is the date. Hello, Nancy. Thank you for being here today.
Hello, how is everything in northern Wisconsin?
Good. Cold, but
Good.
good.
It is.
Thank you.
It is cold.
And
So
how are you
today,
doing?
okay, well, we are good. And today we're going to actually talk about Switzerland. And I have to tell you, I've done this tour and it is an awesome tour. And I actually did it during Christmas time, which was cold. So I feel like I'm outside today in the cold and it's Switzerland. But you guys are going to go in a nice, beautiful fall time. So you are going to see those fall colors. You're going to see some really beautiful sights. So let's get right into it. So I just want to give you just a quick update that, the Globus family of brands has been around since 1928. So we're 95 years old. And I say that because I want you to feel comfortable. When you put your money with Jet Travel and with us, you are going to be secured, you're going to be safe, and you're going to have an enjoyable time. We're the largest tour company in the world. And so, there's always some political unrest or something around the world. We're going to take care of you. Of course, there is nothing going on in Switzerland, but we want to make sure with the size of our family, we have offices all over the world that are going to take care of you and throughout your entire trip. But now let's get into the exciting part of this because I love this itinerary. This is your itinerary of Switzerland. And I've got to tell you, it's just such a beautiful tour. You're going to fly in and out of Zurich, which is a major city. And so it's a nice, easy flight, probably about 8 hours from the United States. And then you're going to get to go all the way around and see all of Switzerland. So I love going to Bern, Switzerland, because if anybody knows anything about Bernese mountain dogs, which I have, they are from Bern, Switzerland. And we're going to go up into Lucerne and do some fabulous shopping and have a little train ride. So let's kind of go through this tour and kind of get you excited about this. So the first day, you're going to arrive in Zurich. Beautiful little area. The airport is a nice, smaller airport. It's easy to get in and out. Our hotel is right there, just really kind of across the street. And they have the most beautiful little candy shops in Zurich. So I always say, never pass up anything. When you see it, buy it, because you never know when you're going to see it again. But they have macaron cookies. If you've never had those, they are the best in Switzerland. So you're really going to enjoy that. And you're going to get a nice city tour of Zurich, and you're going to meet with your tour director the first day and really get a feel for who's on your tour and everything that's going to happen for your week. So then on day 2, look at this beautiful castle. We're going to have a tour of the old town in the Zurich and in Liechtenstein. Then we're going to have a nice, beautiful scenic drive along Lake Zurich and Lake Wallen, and we're going to get into the high Alps. And I don't think people realize how many of the Alps that you're going to see in this tour. But this is a very mountainous tour. You're going to have a little bit of free time in Vaduz and some free time in St. Moritz, and you're going to really enjoy just the beauty of it all. And people don't think that there's always fall colors over there, but there are. They don't have as many maple trees, but you get to see all the fall colors. I was just over in Europe just a couple of weeks ago, and it's just as beautiful as the United States, and so you're going to see a lot of that. Now look at this. This is one of our little tasting things that we're going to do, these beautiful pralines. And they say if you eat all this goody stuff on a tour, there are no calories because somebody else is giving that to you. Then we're going to go over into St. Moritz and see the beautiful waters and just see this beautiful little countryside. Everything is so peaceful and the buildings are just darling buildings, and you're going to really get to see a nice little city here. Then we're going to go over to Lake Como. Now, I cannot guarantee that you will see George Clooney, but, I always try when I get there. And then you're going to also see Lake Lugano. And Lake Lugano is actually the lake that we started our company. Our headquarters is still there, and our company started with little rowboats going across the river. But it's a beautiful lake, and you'll have a nice little ride around the lake in a boat and get to see all these beautiful homes and look at all those mountains. You just can't imagine how beautiful it is. And then there's Lake Lugano. Look how pretty that is. And there's our little boat over there that we'll be taking. And again, there's plenty of time to shop. There's a lot of markets on the streets that you can go shopping. And our hotel is right in the middle of everything. So you'll have plenty of time to relax and to be able to see the town. Then we'll go over to Lugano and Stresa, and we'll end up in Zermatt. But here's a nice, beautiful little island. So if you want to take an additional tour, we'll have a tour to go over to this beautiful island. But look at how blue those waters are. So this is the Lake Maggiore island. So you'll have an optional tour if you want to go over there. And look at beautiful Zermatt. Now, I will tell you at the time that you're going, I don't think there's going to be this much snow, but there will be some snow at the tippy tops of the mountain. But we're going to take a train ride up there. That is going to be special because the views that you will have, and you know, everybody always wants to take a lot of pictures, but sometimes the best pictures are just in our head, just to look out and just see that beauty and to see those mountains, you know, along the way of your train ride. And then we're going to go from Zermatt over to Lake Geneva. So we'll have some free time in the morning, and then we'll take a beautiful drive through the vineyards and the apricot groves. And I will tell you, when I went to the apricot groves, they have everything imaginable out of apricots. You can buy soap, and you can buy shampoo, and you can buy wine and all kinds of things, and you'll get to try it. And it's really quite lovely. And if the apricots are blooming at that time, they will let you take them right off the tree and try them. Just delicious. And look at this ride. I'm so glad I'm not driving it. I can ride it. I just don't think I could drive it. But this is beautiful drive through Rhone Valley. And again, you're going to see the mountains, and you will see some snow up there. And you can see over in the right, the Vilkommen in Norwegian. You can see some of their languages. And then here we go from Lake Geneva to Bern to Lucerne. So we're going to have a guided walking tour, which will include a stop at Bear Park. And we'll also go to the Rose Garden and the Old Town. And the old towns are so fun because you get to see the old buildings, the old ways that they used to do things, always a little bit of shopping. And we're going to have a local favorite where we'll have a traditional Swiss working farm. And we'll actually, before we go to Lucerne. And the working farms are so fun because usually they have the sheep out there. And I always try to find the little baby sheep. And if you kind of wait till the crowds go away, you can ask the farmer, can I hold a little baby sheep? And then when you get on your airplane and they say, were you around any livestock? Just say no, because they're so cute. You got to just take a picture of the baby little sheep. So that's always a lot of fun. And we try to immerse our clients into the city. We want you to know what it feels like to be in that city and to live in that city. And then we get over to Lucerne. Lucerne is a very big city, beautiful. This is the covered bridge that you will be walking across from our hotel over into the Old Town. Lovely area. There's some great stories about the bridge, lots of shopping. So this is, you know, your last day. So you want to make sure that you buy all of your stuff here. And one of the tours that you'll be able to take is to go see the Lion Monument. And there's a great big story that I won't tell you the whole thing today, but it's really kind of a touching and sad story about the lion, but you'll be able to see him. And then one of the fun things that we get to do is we'll take the scenic railway ride to the top of Mount Pilatus. And it is high, let me tell you. So you are going to have a great time getting up there. There's a little tunnel that you can walk through at the top of Mount Pilatus. You will have an opportunity if you want to eat anything up there. Of course, a little bit of shopping. And then unfortunately, a farewell dinner that we will be up there. But here's the little lion. And I always have to show in Lucerne, this is where you're going to buy your Swiss Army knives. So everybody says, oh, I don't need any. Don't put it in your carry-on. You have to put it in your luggage, but you can buy them. You can get them engraved for free. So this makes perfect Christmas gifts. So if you are coming back and you have, nieces or nephews or grandkids, they love these things and you can get them engraved and it's really fun. Lots of jewelry in Lucerne, just an absolutely beautiful city. And so you want to make sure you get all your little trinkets before you leave. And there's a picture of Mount Pilatus. Look at that gorgeous view. And I'll tell you a funny story. We actually went in the winter, so we couldn't take the train. We had to take the gondola up there. So we were coming down the gondola and my husband thought he saw a Bernese mountain dog in the middle of this mountain. So he's like screaming all the way down. Well, it turned out to be a cow. So it wasn't a Bernese Mountain Dog, but it was a cow, and but beautiful. You'll be able to see the beautiful runs that they have for the toboggans up there, and just the views like you have never seen. So I hope that you can take some time, take this tour, because it is just beautiful. I just can't say enough about Switzerland.
Wow, Nancy, your photos look incredible. And Switzerland looks stunning from the beautiful lakes and the incredible mountains. I mean, the Alps are just stunning. Um, this just looks super, super neat. And to go in the fall when you can see all the colors changing sounds absolutely stunning. So we're really excited to go. In Switzerland, do you have a favorite food for people to try?
Oh my gosh. Well, I love food anywhere, but I will say the macarons, it is just one of the best things. And they have really some nice sausage. So sometimes they call it bratwurst, but I'm from Wisconsin, you're from Wisconsin. We know our bratwurst. So I don't really consider them bratwurst, I consider them sausage, but very, very good. And every place that we take people, they love the food. I mean, you just can't go wrong.
That sounds amazing. Very, very cool. Well, you've given us a lot of beautiful things to think about, and we are so excited to go on this tour next September. And we really appreciate your time sharing your experiences with Switzerland and showing us everything we can look forward to in the Best of Switzerland tour with Globus. So thank you so much again for your time today, Nancy.
You're so welcome. Have a great day.
You too.